Alright guys, last time I was out on my kayak, I managed to lose a lid that covers the storage compartment, and it turns out that I didn't lose it while I was on the water. I actually lost it while it was strapped to the top of my car and I was driving to the lake that I was going to kayak on, because for whatever reason I had the lid loose, and it's a screw-on lid, and it was loose obviously, and it just popped right off. I realized something fell off of the kayak because as I was driving I heard some loud clattering on top of my car. Saw that the kayak hadn't moved, so I wasn't sure what it was until I actually pulled the kayak off. Realized that the lid wasn't there, which creates a huge chasm right in between, like where my knees are. There's a opening for the storage compartment. So I called Lifetime. Lifetime is a manufacturing company. They create things like picnic tables and as well as kayaks, and this kayak happens to be a Lifetime Tahoma 100. And yeah, so I called them, told them about the lid. They said, hey, this is the first time that you've called, so we're going to send it to you for free. So that's great customer service. I'm really happy about that. And I think a long time ago I read something about someone having a kayak from them and that they managed to get a piece for free as well. So that was kind of what made me think about maybe if I just give them a call and ask how much it would cost. First of all, I didn't think it would be that expensive, but secondly, I thought, well, you know, maybe I could get one for free. And that's what ended up happening. So Lifetime, if you're watching this, thanks. You guys have great customer service. I really like the idea that you guys are willing to replace small parts for free the first time. So yep, I'm gonna put this thing back on because I just got it in the mail. It's only been like less than a week, I believe, since I talked to them on the phone, and they already sent it to me. So I'm gonna go out there and put it on my kayak and we'll see what happens. So this is the missing piece. That lid fell off. And we'll see if they sent me the right piece. I hope that they did. Yep, it looks like it. They sent me the brand new piece. Oh man. Alright, so this includes the part with the screw holes. So I really doubt I'm ever gonna lose this piece. So I guess I'll just take this entirely off and just put the brand new one on. See if I can open it. I don't know why it's so tight. There we go. Yep. It's super tight though, which is kind of annoying. Well, maybe it just needs to loosen up after some use. Oh well, I'm not too concerned about it. I don't use that storage capsule anyway because it actually fills up the entirety of the bottom of my kayak. So this whole inside of the kayak is literally the storage compartment. So if I am to put something in there that could roll around or slide around, it definitely will do that, and I might not be able to reach it because this is the only entry point. So anyway, yeah, I got it fixed. Thank you, Lifetime. Thank you for the replacement part. I really appreciate that. If you guys are looking at this kayak, I love it. I'm really happy with this thing, and I'm happy with the customer service. So I'm gonna get out on the water and see if I can catch anything. The wind out here is at least 100,000 miles per hour. Well, guess what? I'm not letting the wind tell me how to live my life. paddle against 100,000 mile per hour wind. This guy. Alright guys, so I got 2 things in the mail, and I just got home from the video that you just saw. Hopefully this smear here isn't too bad. Alright, so I got 2 things in the mail. I know exactly what they are, or at least I suspect that I do. This one I got off the Wish app. It's a reel that was recommended to me. I can't remember the guy's name off the top of my head, but I'll go back to that video and put that name on the screen, so it should appear pretty much right here. And yeah, thank you for the recommendation. He recommended me to get this as a Wish reel from that app, and then I could use it on the extendable rod that I also got from the Wish app. So that way when the springtime comes, I'll be using a Wish rod and reel and Wish lures, and I'll see if I'll be able to catch something, which I pretty much suspect that I will be able to. So that's what's in here, is a reel. I appreciate the very protective packaging. Oh my goodness. Now granted, this was not as cheap as anything on Wish that you can get for like $1 or $2 or $3. I think I paid like $15 for this, but for a reel, if this is a decent reel, that's not a bad price. It feels very heavy, so like a legit reel. Well, it's 13.1 ball bearings, and the gear ratio is 5.0 to 1. I'm not sure exactly what the name of it is, but I'll put that on the screen too after I check the Wish app. So that should appear right here. The Sougayilang, maybe it's like Solangyang. I'm really sorry. I seriously can't pronounce that, as you have already been able to tell. But yeah, man, got this. It's pretty sweet. Comes with like 1,000 bubbles. All right, next. Here's the other additional head to the reel. It says complete anchor system. This feels pretty legit, so I'm pretty excited. Let's see if you can see this pretty good. Oh my goodness. There. So these are supposed to latch onto rock, sand, gravel, dirt, whatever. And so I will drop it down from the side of my kayak, and this rope will obviously go down with it. This is a little bobber, obviously, for the top, and then I can attach it up top. So what I'm thinking about doing is getting 2 carabiners, which is like this metal piece. That's a carabiner, in case you didn't know. 2 carabiners, and find a way to attach one in the back and one in the front on maybe the right side of my kayak, and then have a rope going alongside that, and then to that rope I will attach this. So that way I can move it down, up and down the rope, and maybe I'll do another video of that. But basically that's so I can change the direction that I'm facing while I'm stopped with my anchor. So yeah, I'm really excited. I think this is gonna help me catch more fish on windy days, because I'm not gonna be so exhausted from paddling all the time. And this should be pretty awesome when I'm trying to go fishing with my Wish only things. So yeah, thanks for watching my video. Feel free to follow along. Feel free to put tips in the comments or whatever you want to do. But if you want to, you can subscribe. I would definitely appreciate that. For the most part, I'm just trying to better myself as a fisherman and have a good time doing it and document it in videos. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace!